Hello everyone, how's it going? So Sony just had their state of play. I saw all the games that they announced, but I wanted to watch the trailers that really interested me independently of one another. So when I saw that they're doing a God of War spin-off game, this has been rumored for a while that they're going to do a game on Kratos' second wife, Faye. And I'm hesitant about this because one, God of War's always been about Kratos, no matter what. I think the only time, like, I platinumed every single God of War game, but like, I don't remember them verbatim, but I think the only time that Kratos, outside from God of War Ragnarok, where you played as Atreus, that you played as kind of a different character would be the Ascension game, where you played multiplayer as a champion of one of the gods, Hades, Poseidon, or Zeus, I believe. But for the most part, this has been a Kratos game. It's called God of War. Like, he was the God of War of Greece. He was now the God of War of Norse mythology. And like, it's very weird because one of the most appealing factors, at least for me, when it came to Faye, is the fact that she was a mystery, that we didn't know anything about her. Even towards the end of God of War Ragnarok, and this is a spoiler, we didn't know if her intentions for Kratos were pure. Like, did she really love him, or was he just there to fulfill a prophecy? At least that's how I got it, because her entire motivation based on God of War the 2018, I believe it was when it came out, the reboot, and God of War Ragnarok, is that him and her was supposed to meet by destiny, have a kid, and Atreus will be the one who eventually led the campaign towards Ragnarok. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but let's watch the trailer and see how things go. Volume's up. Good, play.
Find your way home. You are free.
So this is not a prequel when Kratos and Faye were together. Okay, she's dying. She should be going to Alfheim, I believe. Like, did we get a confirmation that she died in battle? Because in Norse mythology, you have to die in battle. You can't, like, die from old age, to make that very clear. Like, there was an ogre that Kratos killed that thanked him for killing him because he died in battle.
Kratos!
So she didn't know she died? So does this take place between Ragnarok and the reboot?
Where am
I guess you wouldn't know if you died. It would be like this. It wouldn't be like God of War 2 and 3 where Kratos knew he was going down to Hades.
You know where I am?
Don't tell me they're gonna have like a Disney-like partner animal. Alright, so we have a health bar.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
She has a double jump, okay. So she did just end up with Kratos for the Destiny thing. Well, okay. I guess we got that
This
confirmation.
definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Alright, so she's not in Alfheim. So she did die in battle. For those who don't know, each realm has their own rules. That's why if Kratos were to die, he would end back up in Greece. Like I talked to Corey Barlog about this like years ago. He said, yeah, wherever you are born is where you will be judged. So Kratos was born in Greece. He will end up in Greece again. So Atreus will be judged in his own realm. He has to die in battle. Oh, so when she killed the creature, it turned into flowers. Rose monsters? What is this, poison ivy? Okay, we have the combat system from God of War. She's faster. This reminds me more of like Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Rising, Astral Chain combat. No, wait, not Astral Chain. This is more like, I want to say Ninja Gaiden 2 because of all the aerial smashes, but Ninja Gaiden has more like more weight when you're in the air. You don't get to attack enemies like that. More like Ninja Gaiden 4, I think. Is it just me, or was Faye like a lot thinner in this game? Like she was a lot thicker in Ragnarok? I don't know. Again, what is this creature and why is it following her around? She should be a little more suspicious, like this random creature's just following her. Oh, she just found armor that is her size that she's able to wear.
Now, how about a way out?
It's a video game, I'm not gonna press that. Like, you find armor, whatever. So it seems that they're making it like the Ragnarok combat system. Okay, we have slide-in, but Faye's a lot more nimble, as opposed to Kratos being a lot more bulky and like so much stronger. He would just break the wall.
My own way from here. That mask. No, it can't be. It's not possible.
What is? I mean,
There's another mask. Their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
those roots are moving.
Did she come from the Eagle Oslo? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
Oh, this doesn't look safe. Kind of reminds me of Expedition 33. When you get to the, well, I shouldn't spoil that part. But you know, where you fight the French Pontiff Sullivan. Of course we have cute creatures. I wonder which one's the bad guy.
That creature. Hey! Kid. Let him go!
You don't even know who that is. So, is this like Hindu? Or Egyptian? But he has like samurai-like armor, so... I mean, they look cool, I'll say that. Looks like an African god. I'm guessing we're not in Midgard anymore.
Another mask. This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free? You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Is anyone going to explain?
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Sekhmet,
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
Well, that was a really long cutscene.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Cube with a sword in it.
Oh, you're different.
That's Huey from The Boys?
You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
Seriously?
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out?
Man, it feels like they're just really going, like, maybe there's a reason, but I just feel like it's really going further and further from, like, the very darker tones of God of War to this more silly
It's like
Disney-fied
you're holding
stuff.
something back.
Like, seriously, a
This
cube
isn't working.
with a sword in it with ribbons?
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank.
So this is the afterlife for the gods?
That's why
Okay.
you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
By holding down R2.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea! Bad idea!
Kratos. Kratos.
Okay, that wasn't weird.
Rue? I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
She just freed
Give it
you.
back. I promise.
But then again, they do have a
Okay.
point, but they will
Take
die. Well, wait a minute, they're already dead, so if they die, do they go to super god, like, afterlife? So you fight with ribbons. And sword combat, okay, but the ribbon thing, okay.
Not until I get
And why
you
is the
out.
fire purple?
Don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
Are you serious? Okay, they did this. It's like I get the idea. Like in God of War Ragnarok, you had a partner with Atreus, Brock, and Freya, but here, I don't know. I mean, the combat looks good.
Got an idea on opening that cage.
Hey kids, get ready!
Come on!
No, I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
I already told you! I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham. Try again!
Faye, focus!
Fire! I will wrench you sweat by sweat! You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing!
For a god, he's not really that intimidating. Like, he's getting pushed around by a block of water.
Just give up!
I don't give up!
Since when did Faye, like, have the strength of Kratos? Like, she can hold down this guy who's, like, 3 times her size. Like, she grabbed his arm like it was nothing, like it was a toothpick. Like, I get she's a god, but so is he. Like...
Hi, I'm Corey Barlog, head of creative at Santa Monica Studio. Thank you for watching this extended look at the next core game in the series, God of War Laufey.
So it's a core game, not a
Faye's
spin-off.
story has kind of been a goal of mine since we started working on the Norse saga. She is very near and dear to me as a character, so I knew that we needed the right person to see this one through. I would like to introduce Laufey's game director, Ariel Lawrence, whom I've had the pleasure of working with for more than 20 years. Man, there is nobody that I trust more to bring this story to life than her.
Well, thanks, Corey. Hi, I'm Ariel, and I'm honored to represent the entire Santa Monica studio team. We hope this small slice of game we've shown you today has given you a good introduction to what it's like to be Faye and the kind of trouble she finds herself in the afterlife of the gods. The team is still very hard at work creating this new adventure with Faye as she fights through the Everywind to save the ones she loves. You can expect us to be back with even more details as we get closer to release. We're super excited and cannot wait to show you more of the magic and danger that awaits Faye. Until then, thanks again for watching. Bye.
So, I really think this is gonna be a... Let's look at the comments. Kratos, your mother's resting out. The mother, she took everything, now double jump my air combos. She forgot my beautiful boy. So a lot of people are positive about this game. I am too, but I really think this is going to be a pretty divisive game. First of all, God of War is it's like, when you use that name, that carries a lot of weight. Like, Kratos is a legacy character within the PlayStation ecosystem, not to mention it's always starred Kratos. Like, yeah, you could play as Atreus, and then in God of War Ascension you played as a champion of the gods, but it's always been a Kratos focused franchise. That's why it's called God of War. So when you have Faye now starring forward, not to mention, like, I don't know, this cover art looks very weird. Like, it doesn't look God of War. It looks like, and I really hate to say this word, it looks like Dragon Age the Veilguard in its coloration. It's like the way it's just looking at me, like, especially with the purple. Like, I don't know, like, she doesn't even really rock purple. Like, she always rocked yellow. Like, even from the beginning of the game, you can see she's using yellow. So shouldn't yellow be the primary color? Like, this color, I don't know, it just seems very off. Like, I don't know, I love purple, but I've seen purple used so much in a way that just doesn't fit. And in here, I don't, like, this does look like Horizon in a lot of ways. Like, do I have the case to show it? But if you look up Horizon, this is what this cover art looks like. Like, if you were to show someone this and then take away the title screen, they would probably mistake this for Horizon, the way that it looks. The other thing is that, this is kind of a nitpick for me, but she's acting like Kratos in the way that her combat, like when she punched the guy, I don't know what, the minion, and then she's able to hold back that god with her arm and her whole body. Like, that god's arm is as big as her entire body. He should be able to just do this and just fling her. Like, it really highlights it in God of War Ragnarok, or even God of War 3, how different this level of strength can be, especially when you fight Hercules, when you fight Hades, and when you fight Thor. So the fact that she could hold them off, like, that's the thing. They show her off as a combat specialist when it comes to acrobatics, a gymnast type of combat with ballerina aspects. Like, she's athletic, she's very fast. You have to lean into that. But the fact that she punches and is able to knock a fully grown guy like a god is a little, like, you have to stick to, and you have to be consistent. Like, that's what I'm trying to convey. Like, is she buff and strong like a god of strength, or is she, like, supposed to be acrobatic and very nimble? Like, the way I would have done is that she dodges the punches, she ducks over, and then she tries to run. She uses the hit and run tactics like they use like they showed in the combat situation. I don't know, like, this is going to carry a lot of weight when it comes to this, because it is a full entry. Like, a lot of people, I would assume, were hoping that it would either continue with God of War with Kratos or Atreus. Atreus was heavily hinted to be the next big character within this franchise, or that something would happen to Kratos. Like, I was hoping that they were going to make it that his demons would come back. Like, essentially, the people he made suffer under Greece, they would come and hunt him down, like the gods from that realm. Or maybe he had bastard children who wanted to hunt him down. Let's face it, Kratos slept with a lot of women, so it wouldn't be very far-fetched that he had bastard children. But they're going down the route of what was heavily hinted in God of War 3. For those who don't know, there's a big theory in God of War 3 that's kind of not, like, it hasn't been confirmed, but it's also, it's very mixed, because they do have a comic series that states that it was Athena that Kratos was talking to in God of War 3, but there's some details that doesn't make sense, because if you play God of War 3, she just is very different than the way she sounds in the comics. And then the way that she acts, it's very, basically the theory is that there is going to be a war of the gods, that every god that has died, and there is an afterlife with the gods. For example, Athena is talking to, I believe, Horus or Anubis, one of the Egyptian gods. But there's this theory that the demiurge, like ancient primal gods, like the demiurge, and I forgot the other god, like the god that created Demiurge, are going to fight it out, and they're recruiting gods to fight on their side. So every god that has died has to pick a side, and they're going to have a giant climactic war, and I think that's what they're leaning towards. I don't know. Based on what I've seen of this trailer, and I'm being a bit harsher on his, but I feel like this is a God of War game by name alone. Like, that's how it feels. It doesn't really look like a game that would naturally be a part of the universe. Like, there's a lot of aspects that feels too cutesy, like with the bar of, like, water, the ribbons, the purple fire. Like, it just feels very off, like high fantasy, instead of, like, God of War was very much in the way of, like, dark mythological combat. Like, it's not fantasy. Well, it is fantasy, but it's more of dark myth rather than, like, high fantasy. And this game feels like high fantasy. So if that makes sense. I don't know. A lot of it just feels very cutesy and not as violent as you would expect from the God of War franchise, especially if you played the original series. And a lot of people really feel like since the reboot, they've kind of walked away from that, and I do feel that way, but I felt like they had enough respect for the source material that they kept it in line. But when it comes to this, I don't know, like if you were to strip away the God of War name and just call it Laufey, I feel like that people would have been like, yeah, this is its own spin-off game. But the fact that it has God of War carries a lot more weight, so people are going to compare it to the original games and the last 2 games with Kratos. I don't know, like this art image is really just, it doesn't fit God of War. It really does look like Dragon Age the Veilguard or Horizon Zero Dawn, the way that it's structured and the way that it looks. But tell me what you think in the comments below. I think it looks decent enough. I'll play it because I played every God of War game, so why stop now? But I'm a little hesitant. We'll see how things go. I really think that they should keep Faye as a more acrobatic fighter to make her more distinguished to Kratos, instead of like, hey, I'm gonna punch this guy who's twice my size and able to lift, like I don't know. I just feel like she needs more distinct elements. But that's it for me. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I did like it, but we'll wait and see. Until the game comes out, I've always stated this, until the game is available to the public, everything is up in the air. All of this could change. Remember the BioShock trailers that they showed? Yeah, that changed dramatically. But that's it from me. Goodbye. Have a good day.